Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Darin and this is DerinsCorner. Today is actually a special day. Today is Christmas Day. So I want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas. And I hope you take this time to bond with your family and enjoy the reason for the season. On today's episode of DerinsCorner, I'm going to be showing you how to make the perfect authentic Nigerian jollof rice. This recipe is actually a party jollof rice, so you're going to feel that smoky flavor that you would find in normal Nigerian jollof rice. Jollof rice is eaten in most homes during the festive season, so this is actually a perfect time to make your own jollof rice from the comfort of your own home. But before we go into details, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell sign so you get notified when I have new videos up. So let's get into the list of ingredients. So to make the perfect jollof rice, you need a good rice. My go-to rice when I'm making my jollof rice is the parboiled long grain rice. I'm not sure who started the use of basmati rice for jollof rice and fried rice, but if you were thinking of the authentic party jollof rice, then you need to use the long grain parboiled rice. So you can use the Nupac one or the Grace one, and that is if you're in Canada, you can buy those two brands from Walmart, and it's usually just about $9 Canadian, so it's not as expensive as you would think. So this is how the rice looks. It's parboiled and it's long grain. This is the rice that you need to use when you're making your party jollof rice the old way, not these recent ones that you guys use with basmati. Anyhow, so to make the perfect jollof rice also, of course, you need to use your peppers. And usually the way you portion your pepper would be to use more of the red bell peppers if you're going for a red look in your jollof rice. So I'm going to be using bell peppers, tomatoes, and habanero. And of course, I'm going to be adding ginger. You need to use ginger to give it that party flavor in your jollof rice. So you're going to start with putting some oil into a pot, and then you're going to pour in your spices, your seasoning cube, as well as diced onions. So you're going to fry this for a while because you really want to extract the flavor from your seasoning as well as from your spices and the onion into that oil. You need to not skip this step. This is a very important step if you want your jollof rice to have that flavor that you're seeking for. So at this stage, the spices that you'll be infusing inside the oil would be your thyme, your curry powder, and your bay leaves. You could also, if you have rosemary, feel free to add rosemary or basil also at this stage. So those 5 spices are what you would be infusing inside the oil and extracting it, the flavor into the oil. So check your spice once it's properly fried. So just put in your diced onions and fry that a little bit also, so that all the flavor would also extract into the oil. So the next thing you're going to be adding would be your tomato paste, and you're also going to fry this in the oil, and that is also to give it that flavor you're looking for. So once I'm done with frying my tomato paste, then I'm going to be adding in my blended peppers. So once I'm adding my peppers, I'm going to allow this to cook for a while, roughly about 30 minutes. You just want your pepper mixture to cook properly and to thicken up a little bit. Then I'm going to go next now to wash in my rice, and yeah, just try as much as possible to wash it on the running water because it has a little bit of starchy content. So you just want to extract a lot of the starch from the rice. So once I'm done washing my rice, I'm going to be pouring it into my cooked pepper mixture. And I'm just going to stir this a little bit. I'm going to be adding in my salt at this stage. And then I'm going to turn my gas to the lowest heat. And this is very important. Otherwise, you're going to be having a burnt offering. And if you want your jollof rice to taste perfect, then you need to put it on low heat. Yeah, so just turn your gas to the lowest heat. Don't worry, your rice is going to cook even at that low heat. So after about 30 minutes, you check up on your rice and just turn it a little bit. Just use a spatula to turn it a little bit so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. And then you add in your stock at this stage. So I'm using my beef stock and I'm going to allow it to simmer for a while again. And after that, I'm just going to turn it again and mix it properly. And the essence of turning it is because you want all the pepper mixture to fully coat the rice. Otherwise, you're going to be having some parts with the pepper mixture and some other parts looking white. So you need to turn your rice properly. So you can see me turning my rice now. And then you check the consistency, check if it is soft or not. And if it is soft, then you begin to lower the heat and allow it to cook for a while. So continue to check on the consistency of your rice at this stage. And once it's a little bit soft, you add in your onions, sliced onions, and tomatoes. So this is a classic way of making jollof rice. So people would prefer to skip the onions or the tomatoes, but that's fine. But if you're looking for the authentic way to make a party pleasing jollof rice, then you need to add in your onions and your tomatoes. So just mixing the onions and the tomatoes, and you mix it up and shake it up. You don't want to over mix it, right? So take it up and shake it. That's the way to mix jollof rice. And then you allow it to simmer again for another 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to give you guys a tip now to get that smoky flavor in your jollof rice. There are 3 spices you're going to add at the end, and that would be your grounded ginger. You're going to add in some paprika, and then you're going to add in a little bit of Cameroon pepper. If you add these 3 ingredients at the end of your jollof rice, then you're going to come back to testify and tell me that, yes, Daring, you're right, that the smoky flavor was on point. So try this and let me know in your comment section. So this is actually a tip that I've just given away right now. And so just try it and let me know. So I just added a little bit of oil also at the end to give it that oily kind of flavor that I'm looking for. So that's what I do for my jollof rice, and it always turns out right. So I'm going to allow this simmer for another 5 to 8 minutes, and our jollof rice is ready. And yeah, it's just ready to be served. That's it, guys. Your smoky patty Nigerian jollof rice is ready. You can see that the grains is still single. It's not mushy and it's not clumpy. And this is what you call an authentic Nigerian jollof rice. So I have an old recipe for this on my YouTube channel, but this is actually a better quality video recipe. And if you try this out, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section, and please share this video as much as you can. And I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. Bon appetit.